For the UN, this was supposed to be a moment of celebration and reflection, but COVID-19 has meant a key milestone will not now be marked as planned.
Final battlefield of the Third Reich, the city of Berlin.
Back in 1945, 2 months after the death of Hitler, with World War II still raging in the Pacific, a conference to create a new world order concluded in San Francisco.
To find a way to end war.
On the 26th of June, the charter that would govern the new United Nations was signed. 75 years on, the UN and the whole idea of international cooperation seems under threat. The pandemic has led to countries fending for themselves rather than working together. President Trump even pulled the US out of the World Health Organization, the part of the UN that deals with global health emergencies. Meanwhile, tensions between China and the US continue to grow.
We need this kind of cooperation, and the pandemic is just one example of it. I'm quite serious about that. And between climate, peace and security, the world humanitarian crisis, the need to move forward on development agenda, nuclear nonproliferation, none of those will be solved alone.
The event to mark the anniversary of the signing of the UN Charter will now be virtual, as will be, it seems, the high-level week of the UN General Assembly in September, an event that originally may well have had a record number of world leaders, with President Trump, President Putin and President Xi all likely to attend. Now the Assembly Hall is likely to be largely empty, with world leaders sending recorded speeches. Is there some disappointment that this has coincided with the 75th anniversary and you're missing an opportunity to reinvigorate multilateralism?
It is a disappointment. I would, of course, very much prefer to have them here, but nothing replaces personal contact, nothing replaces personal diplomacy with human contact.
COVID-19 has not only highlighted the flaws in the international system, it's also downgraded 75th anniversary events where key leaders could have come together to fix things. James Bays, Al Jazeera, at the United Nations.